I have a bone to pick with him. A bone to pick with him means that I need to address a problem that I'm having with him. But I'm not going to say anymore. I'm going to wait for Peter to own up to what he did. And Peter, don't you just want to enlighten the listeners of why I have a bone to pick with you?
Bibi? Sorry, Bibi. Yeah. I'm here, Bibi. Sorry, can you? What was that? I didn't get it.
You are going.
Can you say again?
The listeners why you have basically the attention span of a 2-year-old at the moment.
Well, Bibi, it's just that I just downloaded TikTok and because we're going to launch our podcast on TikTok and it's just amazing at the amount of videos. It's just incredible, and I'm kind of just completely just amazing. Just it's
scrolling, Peter. It's called doom scrolling. Have you ever heard of doom scrolling?
Well, I have, Bibi, but it doesn't.
Off TikTok right this minute. I'm serious now. Come on.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Right. Okay. So what's doom scrolling?
Yeah, I was just I don't want to say that I'm just completely engaged with the TikTok content, and it's really
you're not engaged. You're doom scrolling, which means being obsessed and constantly scrolling on
people have never. I don't want to sound old school, but I've never actually checked TikTok. I mean, I've heard of TikTok many times, but I haven't really actually.
Sound old school? Too late for that, Peter. You are old. You don't need to sound old school. You are old.
Maybe I'm not even 40 yet, so please. But anyways, I was just I wasn't at the recording of this podcast. I'm not sure.
You cannot even talk properly. That's how long you've been. How many hours have you been doom scrolling on TikTok?
Actually,
don't even answer that. Okay, what I want to know is, have you realized what compulsive behavior it causes? Like, you a grown man, right? Like, middle of your life.
But Bibi, but listen to me. But Bibi, you don't get it. You don't get it. It's just this. It's throwing me these videos of this person that is. It's you remember America's Funniest Home Videos. You know, like people like falling and having.
Let me
it's like feeding me. It's like feeding me these videos, and it's just hilarious. It's hilarious, Bibi. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Oh my goodness! For God's sake. Okay, the algorithm is sending you videos to create compulsive behavior, and you fall in for it. Honestly, TikTok gives me a headache. I cannot handle the amount of videos it shows you in the span of a few minutes. Like, it's literally.
But it's stimulating. It's stimulating, Bibi. It stimulates you in.
Peter, it affects your mental health. Let's not even talk about it being time consuming. And apart from that, doom scrolling, that's a very difficult cycle to break. And in turn, that's why language learning becomes so difficult. Because with language learning, it's a marathon, not a sprint, right? You agree with me, right? It's a journey. It's not like get to your destination. It's a journey. It's a journey, right? I'm not going to even ask you what you mean by that. And the problem with TikTok and kind of reels and all these type of social media is that it gives you instant gratification, and that really.
No, I get it. I get it, Bibi. I you know that you're completely right, but it's just it's like your chocolates. It's just so good, and you can't get enough.
My chocolates are not meant bad for your mental health. My chocolates are not going to affect your ability to learn another language. So it's really
it might affect your ability. Might affect your ability to get from A to B, doesn't? No, what does it mean?
No, it's not.
I haven't heard of that.
Come on, really? So chalk and cheese means when you try to compare two different things which are completely irrelevant. So you comparing my chocolates and people being addicted to my lovely decadent chocolates to doom scrolling on TikTok. The effects of the negative effects of TikTok.
Well, both are instant gratification instruments. Both makes endorphins and dopamines flow instantly.
Well,
right?
It's not.
Instant content or instant videos is a chocolatey version of digital interaction.
Oh my God. I think TikTok fried your brain. You are not making sense, Peter. It has an impact on your mental health to doom scroll. And like I said, it's chalk and cheese. You cannot compare eating chocolates, scrolling on apps like that.
Well, Bibi, I don't know. How am I gonna manage our podcast on TikTok if this thing is just so addicting?
That is why I'm managing the TikTok account, because I, between the two of us, have let's just say I have a better way of managing my time and a better way of not getting sucked in to social media. Do you know what sucked in means?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like a black hole.
Exactly. And that's what you're going down right now. It's like down the rabbit hole. Yeah, the rabbit hole in Alice in Wonderland. And
it does feel like I'm in a rabbit hole, actually, with these old TikTok videos, because I've been I've just realized that I've actually been watching these videos for the last 4 hours, Bibi. Last 4 hours.
Can you see what I'm talking about? And you've gotten nothing out of it apart from annoying me and being late for the podcast and so mumbling through an entire podcast because you were doom scrolling.
I'm so sorry, Bibi. I'm just I didn't expect that this thing was actually grabbing onto me. It was just gripping me.
Yeah. It's addictive, right?
Yeah.
You gotta have a strong mindset. Yeah, you need to learn how to break the cycle. We should talk about that in another podcast. It's like time blocking, breaking the cycle of addiction. But we have to wrap up, Peter. Time went by.
You got me convinced. I'm gonna uninstall TikTok and I'm gonna leave it up to you to manage our TikTok account. And
yes, it feels like I have more power than you do.
So you have, all right. So Bibi with much more willpower will be managing our TikTok. And listeners, if you can go over and subscribe to our TikTok account,
that will be
Bibi here will be entertaining you with her chocolatey content. Make sure you wrap it up.
It has no content on our TikTok.
Nice wrapping. Yeah. Sugar coated.
Definitely it's time to wrap up. Peter, it was wonderful to chat to you again. Let's say goodbye.
Right. Thank you for the preach. Thank you for the message, Bibi. Appreciate it.